Hello out there, everybody. Welcome to my channel. I am Grandpa, and this is Coffee Time with Grandpa. I have been so busy working in the garden and trying to get the last remaining plants covered up and brought inside or transplanted before the big frost hits this weekend. Uh, I hope everybody is doing okay. How are y'all doing? There's a lot going on right now, and I want to take a little bit of time out right now to talk about it. And the thing I want to talk about today, amongst other things, is this tomorrow. I'm filming this on a Friday, and tomorrow will be Saturday, October 18th. And that is the day that the nation is going to uh, start their protests in all 50 states. They are expecting record turnouts of people protesting the current administration and their policies and their cuts in the budget and taking away food stamps and doing all kinds of harm to our people. I hope everybody gets an opportunity to tomorrow to go out and protest. Go online and find the closest protest there is for you to go to from your home and join them and support them, because we all need to stand up and be counted in these very bad times we're in, because it's just one of those things that I have not seen with my eyes the whole 73 years that I have been alive on this planet. The things that are going on to hurt the poor people, to hurt the veterans, to hurt senior citizens. It just seems like no matter where you are on the totem pole, so to speak, and unless you're rich, everybody else seems to be suffering. And I think we're heading in for some bad times. And I hate to say this, but we are heading close to the tipping point, and our country is in trouble. Please remain calm and remember to love your neighbor, no matter what political persuasion they are. Uh, Take care of each other. Okay, it's so important in this day and age that we do that. Now, how has everybody been doing out there? I have been doing remarkably well health wise. I just got back from the hospital this morning and I got my flu shot, but I ran into a problem, and this might be of interest to some senior citizens out there. I went to the clinic and got my flu shot, and Medicare paid for it. But guess what? They didn't have any COVID shots available. And the ones that were available at the local drugstore was charging people $300 for a COVID shot, whether you're on Medicare or not. So apparently, Medicare is not paying for COVID shots. What the hell is going on? I need that COVID shot. I need to get that COVID shot in me, but I'm not paying $300 for it because I don't have the $300 to pay for it. So that was a thing that opened my eyes up this morning with the different changes that are coming around in excuse me, in Medicare. Let me have a drink of coffee. There's just so much going on in the next 2 weeks here. Oh, wait, by the way, the reason I'm wearing my Oktoberfest hat today is because of the celebrations that are going on in Munich, Germany, and all over Germany, and really all over the world. People love to celebrate the Oktoberfest. It's a great time and a great month because the Germans have their Oktoberfest, and of course we have our Halloween coming up. It's Samhain in the pagan tradition. It's called Samhain, but it's basically Halloween is what it is. And then we have the winter solstice coming up on December 21st. I'm going to do a video about it and explain the different meanings in the winter solstice and why we celebrate. And we have all these festivals coming up about bonfires, burning big bonfires outside and having great feasts and just being in a good mood and bringing in the final harvest of the season and hunkering down for winter to arrive. It's just one of those great things about October. There's so much celebration to be had, so many festivities, decorating your altar if you're a pagan, and burning your incense or your candles, and putting in your intentions for the month, saying your prayers and your rituals that you go through normally. I won't go into any detail with it. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk about for fall harvest coming up is to always remember to give thanks for what you have, and that the food that you have that will sustain your body, which sustains your spirit, giving thanks that you have had a nice harvest in your garden, and that will help you get through November and December and January. And then, of course, in February, we start looking forward to spring. Astara is spring in the pagan language. Another thing that I want to remind everybody of is that celebrate in any tradition that you feel comfortable in. You don't have to go by my suggestions because I'm a pagan. You can always go by other routes, other paths to go by, whatever religion you believe in. But always remember that October is a celebration month. It's a month to be happy and to share your harvest with your neighbors. Do the best and bring forth goodwill to all nations. I know in these hard times it seems like we are just heading in a bad way, and I hope tomorrow, with all these protests going on around the world, uh, especially in the United States, do you know there's a protest going on tomorrow in every state of the union? I hope it all remains peaceful and that it's a very, very peaceful, loving event to protest against the current administration, to show them that the poor people are powerful, and we have a right to protest because it's guaranteed in our Constitution. Now, hoping everybody has a great weekend coming up, because the temperature here in Nebraska will be changing. It will be going into the freezing area at night. And of course, the gardens are going to be cooked by then. There won't be nothing left alive in the gardens. Maybe some onions and carrots you might survive the frost. But that's about it. And I'm hoping you all will share this video with your neighbors and friends, and go ahead and like it and put a comment down. Put a little heart emoji, I always like to say. Even if you don't want to put a comment down, send in your prayer requests, because I do pray for everybody that comes across my viewing audience. And if you have a special need for me to pray for you, bring it up and let me know. And on the next full moon, because there's a full moon every month, on the next full moon, I will definitely go ahead and say the prayers for you, that you will receive blessings and you will receive what you need to sustain yourself in life. That's always my hope and prayer from Grandpa. I am always willing to go the extra mile in saying those prayers, so God and Mother Earth will hear those prayers. Thank you for being in my audience today. I'm so thankful you found me, And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because that's the most important thing. By you subscribing, you help this old man out very much, and it puts a smile on my face when I see those subscribed people, the number going up, 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 up. And I just love seeing that, because that tells me my message is getting out. And I'm looking forward to recording more videos in the future, especially with the holidays coming up now. There's just so much to talk about. I think my next video, though, since we're so close to Halloween, I'm going to start talking about the history of Halloween and how it came about in pagan times, and start explaining why things are like the pumpkins and the black cats and the witches and the goblins, and the fairies and all this stuff came about. I'll go into it in a little bit more detail so you can get a clearer understanding what Halloween is really about, or I should say Samhain, which is spelled Samhaim, but it's pronounced Samhain, which is so strange, because if you were to look at that word, you want to say Samhain is what you would want to call it, but that's not the way to pronounce it. It's Samhain in the Celtic tradition and in their language. So remember that Samhain is the tradition of Halloween. Well, I'm going to close for now. I'm hoping all the protests tomorrow go well, nobody gets hurt, and I'm hoping that people will wake up to realize that we have to fight for our democracy, because I am a Democrat and I believe in democracy. Uh, I am sending my prayers for good health to everyone. Uh, Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I love you all. Blessed be, and guess what? See you next time. Bye bye.